definitely been a while, guys, but check this out. It's a fresh drop. Nice. Look at this. Ready to grab some stuff. Man, this is nice. Check that out. You got the van. That's a good one. That's a good one. Look at that. That's wild. Let's see. Bone Speeder, Porsche. Let's see. What else do they have in here? Corvette. A whole bunch of those. Got the Pagani. There's the Subaru. There's the Nissan Patrol. There's the tuned Batmobile. Don't really care for that. Let's see. I know I just overlooked this, but Continental. Let's see. There's another one of these. We'll leave that for somebody. Leave that for somebody. This is all. This is B case. Dang, that is crazy. Man, these look really good. How they drop B case? Oh yes, there's kit. There's that. Another gasser. Let's see. We got the hot chicken. That's kind of cool. Let's see, let's start moving things up. And you got the Model Y. Definitely grabbed the Skater Grom. There's this one. 70s van. That's kind of cool. Alright, let's move on and see what else they have. Motor Show. I think that's everything, really. Everything new. Yeah, that's crazy. B case. Let's go check out this way. Oh, they got the Jay Leno, but nothing cool. Check that out. Dude, that is sweet. Oh, but I gotta get the Pantera. I gotta pick up the Pantera. This one is cool, but I can definitely live without that one. So it looks like everything there that's sought after. Oh my gosh, dude, they have a lot. They definitely have a lot. I'm gonna make sure I grabbed that one. Yep. Alright, dude. This is a massive drop. So good to see some recolors, man. Check that out. Got the van. Got the Liberty Walk Skyline. Another Skate Grom. This thing is pretty sweet. We'll leave that for now, though. So, a lot of recolors and castings, guys. But I think we're good. See what I really want to get. I'm definitely grabbing the Escort. No duplicates, guys. No duplicates. Definitely that. Let's see those. That's a beauty. Taking the Grom. I don't need two of those, so I'll put that back. Grab that. And that one. And this one. I'll probably put these back. I did stumble across a Zamac, so I'll grab that one. And then those. All these other ones we'll put back because they're just extras. Oh, check it out. New bone shaker. Nice. Let's put this one back. Don't need two. Don't need two of those. Let's see, Corvette I have. and Bone Shaker. I can't remember if I have a black, but this is F case. I should. So I think I'll get a flatbed in its place. This vet is nice, but did I grab one? I don't think I did. Nope, did not grab the vet. Almost missed that one. Well guys, we did it. We scored some new 2023 B case with a couple A cases in there. Now I think these are some carryovers, but that is what we got. We didn't get A case, we jumped straight into B, and I am just stoked. So if you're new to the channel, I definitely appreciate you clicking on this video, and of course don't forget to smash that huge subscribe button down at the bottom, and of course give this video a thumbs up. It greatly is appreciated and it does help out the channel. But let's jump into what we picked up, guys. This is awesome and was stoked. So the first one is the new recolor of the 2023 Nissan Z. Check that out, man. Beautiful dark blue metallic, and it's fitted with the black J5s, and of course headlights are done as well as the tails. This one actually looks really, really good. I'm digging this one a little bit more than the yellow that was released, but this is out of the Hot Wheels at J Imports, and this does have B case on there. So another beautiful recolor for 2023, and I noticed that they changed the logo right up top. You can see the guaranteed for life is a little bit different than before. Let me see, I think you could see the other one here. So you can see the guaranteed for life was just square font, and now they have the circle fonts to kind of identify 2023 from 2022. But this one right here, guys, the Mercedes-Benz 300 SL in red. Now, I am not a fan of those red aero discs. I think the Super looks 10 times better than this one. But this is still a beautiful casting. This one's out of the Retro Racers. You have the really cool black meatball on the hood as well as the side, with those beautiful gold wing doors that come on these cars. And then you have the Bilstein tampo right there on the rear. Really, really clean casting. But like I said, guys, not a fan of the chrome red aero discs, but it is what it is. An easy wheel swap would solve that. Next up, guys, Tony Hawk's Skate Grom. This is awesome, man. Not only is it the Skate Grom that I do have a few variations of Steve Caballero and a couple other ones, especially from the Olympics from 2020, but this is Tony Hawk's version of the Skate Grom, and that is awesome, man. Check it out. You have the hot pink with the Tony Hawk's skull right there. That is just a legendary icon. And of course you have the really cool black zebra stripes on there. Now this one had two different names. So you have the Skate Grom, and then you had the Skate Punk and Skate Brigade. Now the skaters that were on those were a little bit different. So a great addition to the collection right there. Then next up we have the white Tesla Model Y. Now I don't collect Tesla. The only ones I do have are like the Roadsters, and I do have the Model S, which that was my very first Super I found. But this one I grabbed for a coworker who has a silver one, and I thought it would be really cool for them to have their own mini one. You have the beautiful pearl white with the black 10 spokes. Really nice details on the rear. And then it has gigawatts.
1.21 gigawatts! 1.21 gigawatts! What the hell is a gigawatt?
And coming around the front, just some tampos for the headlights and indicators. But really, really clean casting. Like I said, I don't collect these, so I picked this up for my coworker. This is new for 2023, so really cool to see those. Next up, a recolor of the Roger Dodger. Now this one's out of the Hot Wheels Unleashed Design Battle. This thing is just wicked. Love the setup of this car. I think this one came out perfect. You got the beautiful white enamel with the gold and black digicam or some type of digiblock deco. But you have the number 73 right there above the Hot Wheels flame. Beautiful white MC5s, which really really pop with the body. And then of course the gold accents ties this car together. But this is out of the Hot Wheels Dream Garage, and this is also a B case car. So beautiful, man. Love the Roger Dodger. I have so many variations of those, it's ridiculous. Next up, we have another awesome custom 2011 Camaro. Check that out. It's out of the Hot Wheels Art Car, and it's got some really cool blueprints on there. Check that out. You got the letter I, and of course the silhouette of the Camaro and some other stuff on there. But you got the blue chrome PR5s with the white wheels. Now it does have the casted wing, which the older ones had a plastic one, so you wouldn't have that molded look. I wish it was really cut out, but it is what it is. But still a really cool casting. You have the heat extractors right next to the huge cowl hood. And of course, no tampos front and rear, but still an awesome Camaro for the collection. I did pick up 2 of them just in case anyone else needed one. Next up, we have the Bentley Continental GT3 in this awesome emerald green metallic. You have the white stripes running across the fenders and of course the number 7. But check that out, man. It's another green Bentley we've seen before. Different shade, of course. The other ones were a lot darker, but this is out of the Hot Wheels Modified, and check it out. It has a little carbon fiber graphic on there, which I think is a really cool touch. But black 10 spokes all the way around, and of course no front or rear tampos. They've never put tampos on this casting, and I really wish they did. But this is another B case release, so there we go. Here is the second Camaro for the collection, so we'll add that one. Next up is another recolor. We have the Corvette Grand Sport Roadster. This is out of the Hot Wheels Roadster series, number 3 of 10. I really love the color setup on this one. The black enamel with the yellow 5 spokes really ties in that yellow stripe, and the number 39, which is all over the car. And it's got Bell and Goodyear along with the Hot Wheels Flame on there. Kind of reminds me of the yellow and black one, so it's kind of almost a remix of it. But another B case recolor for right there. Next up, I know you guys are looking at this. This is an awesome freaking casting, new for 2023. And I'm really digging the way they did that box right there. I think it looks really good. But the Nissan Patrol Custom, check this out. Same exact deco and color as the Nissan Maxima wagon. But this is a sweet one, man. Check out the front end on this. You have a really cool motor sticking out with the exhaust and turbo kits. Just freaking sweet. So the back actually has Scale the Toughest Sand Dune in the Middle Eastern inspired competition racer. Glue your foot to the gas and get up to 2,000 horsepower in this light and powerful sand beast. This thing is sick if it's actually putting 2,000 horsepower into the sand, man. But there you go. You got the black chrome interior accents and the gray beadlocks. And it's out of the Hot Wheels J imports. But dude, that is such an awesome freaking casting. The Nissan Patrols are no joke in the Middle East, man. Check out some videos. You have some out there spanking some Lamborghinis and some exotics. Next up is another recolor, is the Dodge van in this beautiful satin blue and orange. You got the 55th number right there below the Hot Wheels Flame. And of course the orange tinted glass, gray 5 spokes. And of course the front end has always been done nicely on this one. So this one's out of the Hot Wheels 55 race team. So another race team series out of B case. Such an awesome one right there. Next up, I did pick up the little Dragon Wagon. Just another cool little thing. Kind of goes with the Radio Flyer collection I have. But there we go, out of Xpera Motors. I really don't get many vehicles out of that series, but this is just a cool one. Really fun, definitely dig this one. And of course, being red with the Hot Wheels Flame and white 5 spokes just makes it look really cool. So another new 2023 casting out of B case, and the special feature is putting a little Lego dude inside the seat of this thing. Next up, we have a Zamac. Now this one I actually was not expecting to find. This was in the holiday bin at the front of the store. So number 2 for the collection, Definitely love the GTO. All right, see, next up we have this awesome new casting for 2023. This is the Legends Tour winner. It's the Volvo P1800 Gasser. And I was reading up on this car, guys, and they crammed a Chevy 454 inside of this thing. It's got the really cool Hot Wheels font with a guy holding a trophy, but really cool gasser, man. This is probably a beast on the street, but you have the riveted Lexan front windshield, of course the chrome interior, and massive 454 sticking out of that thing. So it does give you the info right here on the back. Chevy 454 V8 and 133. This Legend can tear up the track 10.1 seconds. This is a legit 10-second car right there. Awesome freaking Volvo, man. Good to see that one in the mainline series. Next up, we did grab the new Fast Bed Hauler. Now this is a recolor of one I have. I don't have many of these particular castings, but really love the satin blue with the gray stripe. And of course the Hot Wheels Speed Shop with the black Steelies flatbed, of course. And this is out of A case. So this was one of the ones that was in the mix. So I could not tell if it was A case and B case or if it was B case with A case carryovers. You guys comment down below, but a really cool hauler for 2023's recolor. All right, next up we have another beautiful Pagani Roadster. This is the 2017 in pearl white. Look at that yellow flake, man. Gosh, that looks gorgeous. It really ties in the gold 10 spokes. And of course the tampos on the rear are done nicely for the taillights. You can even see the composite right there. And then of course coming around the front you have the headlight tampos, which kind of highlight the shroud of the headlight lens itself. But beautiful, man. Freaking beautiful. This is another A case from 2023. So these are the only two A case so far that was in the mix of that fresh drop. Next up we have the blue Pontiac Firebirds, the 1970 in this awesome blue metallic. You love the deco on this one. You have the dark blue, baby blue, and white stripe with the 5 spokes in chrome. And then of course the number 70 to signify the year of the Firebird, but it's another Hot Wheels modified series. It's number 2 of 5. So this is B case. So awesome, man. Next up is a Subaru Wagon STI. Now this is the WRX, and of course that blue is freaking gorgeous, man. Love that one. It looks so Spectraflame. And of course the white 10 spokes just really tie it off. So I thought this one was another perfectly done casting for the mainline series. And then of course out of the Hot Wheels J Imports, that thing is just beautiful. So this is a B case car right there. Next up we grabbed the 55 Chevy. Now this is an older casting. This is F case, I believe. Yep, F case. So I do have one, but of course I wanted a second one so I can put some really nice wheels on there. So nothing new, but of course 55s are just gorgeous. Followed up, we do have the Corvette C7Z06 convertible out of the Hot Wheels Roadsters. Now I'm not too sure if this one has ever been released before. This is a B case, but we've seen the Corvette in so many variations. I think this is just a stripe variation because you do have the dual stripe with the pinstripes on the outside, but very clean casting, of course. Tampos are done nicely for the rear as well as the front. This just looks so similar to what we've seen before. So let me see if I can pull out the Corvette and just look at it real quick. Very, very close to this one. This is actually the Target Red Edition. You can see the red right there on the back. But this one is the ZR1. This one looks like the Z06. Yep, C7Z06. So yeah, it's just a hood stripe variation. Same exact wheel setup, almost identical. But there you go, you do have the hood stripe variation to that. So that is the biggest difference right there, is just the stripe itself. So in case you guys were wondering, yes, it looks like the other one. So 2023's re-release was just a stripe variation. All right, next up, we did pick up the 70s van. This is another Hot Wheels art car. This is the letter N. You got Mattel, Hot Wheels, you got 8 cars, you got a bunch of letters all over this thing. But gray MC5s, which I think looks really good on this casting. I think it's kind of plain, but still really cool. This is an A case for 2023. Next up, we picked up this beautiful Ford Escort RS 2000. You have the nice white enamel with the dark blue and baby blue stripes running along the side. And then on the back, nice taillight tampos. The Hot Wheels RS 2K for the license plate. And then coming around the front, just some casting details. But this is another new for 2023 casting that I think they did a really good job in. So it's very, very close to the color setup that you would see on the Firebird. So I think it's cool how they're kind of throwing the same scheme along the castings. Then next up, we have a new recolor of the Porsche Panamera Turbo SE Hybrid Sport Turismo out of the Hot Wheels Green Speed. This one's in red enamel. Awesome black PR5s with the chrome trim. Detail on the rear is on point with the Panamera Turbo S beneath the Porsche badge. And of course the smoked out lenses, which are attached to the glass itself. So beautiful Porsche recolor. And then next up is another awesome one. They did a phenomenal job on this casting. It's the DiMaccini Veloce in green, and really love the Italian colors on this. So it's not a real licensed car, but the silhouette and the car's inspiration is just gorgeous, man. This is probably one of my favorite fantasy castings that they released recently, and I just love how they did it, man. But out of the Hot Wheels Retro Racers, love this color scheme, man. This looks so good, especially with the yellow PR5s. Just beautiful, man. So every color of this casting has been a heavy hitter in my collection, and I'm picking them all up because they just look really good. Next up, we have the Hot Wheels kit concept. Now this is actually car. I kind of wish they put that on the box itself, but kit was the Knight Industries 2000, and that one was the good one with the red sweeper light. Now the bad one was car, which was Knight Automated Roving Robot, and that one was the black and silver. He was the antagonist to Kit, and it had the orange sweeper light, which you can see in the front. So really, really cool to have this one be released. I could not pass this up. So I do have both versions of these, but this one does have B case on here. So it could be true to B case, or it could be a carryover. But dude, totally freaking awesome right there, man. Love it. Next one is this one right here. This is probably my favorite release of the 87 Ford Sierra Cosworth, especially in this red. But I think the fact that the deco just looks really, really clean and simple in just being white just looks so good on the red enamel. And of course, throwing in the gold lace wheels was an awesome touch, but it really makes those headlight housings stand out, especially being in black. Looks so good, man. This one's out of the Hot Wheels 80s, so I cannot wait to see what else comes out of this series, especially if they're using that deco right there with the 80s theme. It's gonna be awesome. So last one, I did pick up this awesome Di Tommaso Pantera Group 04. Look at that, man. Now the car did get a little bent up, but that's okay. It's going to be opened up eventually. Of course, this is out of the one of the 71 Mustang. And of course, that's Joey Logano's Mach 1. They did have the Escort RS, which was a beautiful casting, but of course, I would take the Pantera over it any day. You got the Mercedes-Benz AMG and then the Toyota 4Runner. So the Mach 1 and the Pantera were definitely top 2 on the list, but here we go. Loving the 351. That is a huge reference to the 351 Cleveland that was crammed in the back of this car. Definitely ahead of its time, especially for the 70s. Just an awesome car of its era. and I've only seen a couple of these in real life, and they are always a showstopper. So I definitely love how they did this one. There we go. So this is what we grabbed, and I'm just stoked. Some BKs/AKs for 2023. Beautiful recolors and additions to the collection, guys. So you comment down below which one of these was your favorite and which was the most anticipated for A and B case for 2023. Comment down below, and don't forget to give this video a huge thumbs up. And that is all we have for today, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Like I said, if you did, give it a huge thumbs up. And of course, until next time, this is the Mustang Hunter. Peace.